everybody, this is Everyday Commentary, and this is a video on the different kinds of flippers. I just got the Gareth Bull Shimori, and it has a very different kind of flipper than the other two that you see there. So I'm going to go through the pros and cons of each. This is a traditional flipper. The flipper tab is down here. You basically either pull down or push down, pull back or push down, and it provides enough force to override the detent, and then the detent, once disengaged, allows the blade to swing open freely. So, down, or back. This is really a push button as opposed to so-called light switch flipper, but you can do both. This is the light switch. This is the needs no time off from CRKT. It is a manual flipper. These are all manual flippers, and it runs on the IKBS bearing system. This was not originally a flipper, but the design is one that a lot of flippers use. I've seen customs that use this, but basically the rear bottom tang of the knife is exposed, and so it gives a different profile than this one, but it works basically the exact same way. You just pull back. This knife is extremely fast. This is a Boker Quaken, which runs on IKBS, and it was modded to have the Dietz flipper style mod by Kevin Smock of Smock Knives, formerly Bauer Blade Works. This is an excellent flipper. It just fires thoughtlessly every single time. Kevin did a great job on this knife, and it made this knife a really great knife. Then there is this flipper. This is a front flipper, and it is much different than the other two. The blade, the flipper geometry is different. The tab is up here, and so there's a couple ways you can do this. And this is why I think this knife is so interesting. A front flipper, you can slow roll it like that. Comes out pretty darn consistent. This is sort of the same motion you use when you're like twiddling your thumbs. You're going to roll it over. Right there. If you really want to be cautious, you can give it a like that. I don't really like that. That's kind of inelegant. But this works every time. Okay. So that's how you can slow roll it, open it slowly, which is nice because you can't open these other two slowly. You can only open them basically at one speed. Once you overcome the detent, that's all you get. But you can also give this knife a quick flick, and that is really nice. So what you do is you take your finger, kind of place it at a diagonal, because you don't want to be right here, because your finger will be in the way of the blade. But just give it, boom. I can get my fingers out of the way here. There we go. This is very, very fast, but this is lightning fast. And you can control the speed of this one. You can kind of slow roll it there like that. But if you get, you're either gonna misfire like that, or let me see if I can do it again. You're gonna hit it and it's going to fly open. Now, I will tell you that this knife has taken a lot of practice. I've had it for about 4 days, and basically anytime I can, I'm fidgeting with the flipper on this knife. But it is something that is fun to do, and it's rewarding because you get to find out new ways to open and manipulate a knife. And quite frankly, this is probably my favorite opening mechanism right now. It's not the most consistent, as you can see even now. I mean, it's a little worse because I'm doing it from behind the camera, but a little inconsistent, but it's because I'm doing it behind the camera, and it is a totally different mechanism than that guy, or this guy. But the differences are both interesting to explore, and they provide you with a radically different experience. The fact you can open this knife 2 speeds, one-handed, is pretty unique, especially among flippers. You can kind of flick open Spydercos and thumb studs, but this, as a flipper, is very unique. There you go. That is a brief overview of the different kinds of flippers. Front flipper, rear bottom tang flipper, and the traditional protruding tab flipper. There you are. Look for a video overview, or a written review of this and this coming soon. There's a review of this already. Thanks.